So now all of you know, a very good morning to all of you. Marketing is process of determining consumer demand for a product or service, motivating its sales and distributing it into ultimate consumption at a profit. So basically what is marketing? It is a management function, it is a selling function, it is providing consumer with the ultimate service. So we have so many things which are embedded in the marketing, and then the way you work on it, what it is a business philosophy. In any unit what we do is, we first of all, we will make a strategy depending upon the philosophy of that company. What can be the philosophy? First and foremost, whether we are selling only to wholesalers or we are directly selling. If you are a manufacturing unit, then are you selling it to wholesaler? Are you selling it to bigger malls? You are selling it to stores, or you are selling it to ultimate consumer? Then with this now come the digital phase also. Are you selling it online? Now depending on that, what will be the cost of the product, then what will be the commission given to the distributor. So these are basic philosophies on which any organization works. That is why we generally define that Tata's philosophy is very professional. Birlas are a Baniya company. So every company comes with a philosophy. Like what is the philosophy of Reliance? Everybody's philosophy is maximization of profit. But at the same time, they may think of people's society on humanitarian grounds, that the good product should be given to them. Consumer should get a product at a price which is not very expensive for them. The product should benefit them. But each company has their different philosophies, the way to work, and that according to that, they create a goodwill. Always keep this in mind, that philosophy makes a company's brand. Organizational brand, industrial brands are created by philosophy. Product is major, but at the same time, philosophy also plays a very important role to shape any organization, to create status and goodwill of the organization. Getting my point? Why people say that Reliance is now amongst one of the biggest conglomerates? All of you know what is a conglomerate? Multiple combinations, diversifications, and each one of them in itself are very big organizations, very big companies. They may be having separate share or stakeholding in the markets, and they are owned by a same group. So we call them as conglomerate. In a conglomerate, they can be transnational, they may be global companies, multinational companies. So Reliance has now become a conglomerate. But then too, there is something which doesn't make Reliance a very statist company. That is that they believe in their personal profit maximization. Right now at the time of COVID, Reliance is one company which has reduced the salaries of their staff by 60%, up to 60%. And if you have read, I don't know how many of you are interested in reading, there were a lot of discussions going at different forums on TV channels as well as in the news, that the profit maximization of Reliance has increased to the level that if a poor person or a laborer earns for 3 years, is equal to 1 second's profit of Reliance. Yeah. And then another thing is, Reliance has maximized its profit by reducing the number of people working with them, by reducing their salaries, and at the same time by selling their share to a lot of other companies. So they believe in their personal profit maximization. I just quote an example of Reliance here. When they got their son married, they had done one of their functions at Udaipur, Lake Palace. So there what they did was, they had invited a lot of people from outside India, the bigger players, the bigger sellers and brands to sell, to create a kind of a mela at that their wedding zone. And this was on the name of the charity, but everybody knows there also they had earned as much that they could do the marriage expenses. So this is they have a business policy of personal profit maximization. Okay, to the world they have given, to country they have given Jio, which was free for a long time. But what they did was they occupied the whole market. Now in the market, most of the players are not able to compete with Jio. So everybody's, we also now plan like let us go switch to Jio for at least one of the SIM because they have the best connectivity now. What they do is first they master the whole thing, they take over and they reduce everybody. Same is going
It's
to
like Ola Uber. Ola and Uber, they have wiped out entire taxi business. One of them had a lot of profit, and thereafter now everybody is out there mostly. You can't do anything.
and then they will increase the prices.
They will increase the price.
You know why this Kisan Andolan is going on? Anybody of you know what is the reason behind Kisan Andolan? What is
Basically, they now want to link it to the market prices. You decide wherever you can sell. So people's basic worry is now big corporations will come and do the corporate farming.
corporate farming, and what will happen is they will
Dictate
pressurize
which
the
crops to grow now. They will dictate which crops to grow at what price and where to
price,
grow.
and they will even dictate farmers to sell at low prices, lower than what they are getting now. They are getting low prices now also, and you know the yield has become very high. आप किधर भी जाइए देखिए, if you go to now Nasik and those zones, Lonavala, Khandala, they have become very big fruit growing zones. जो strawberry अभी आप खा रहे हैं ना, the all strawberry, it is no more imported. This all come from that area. Andhra is growing highest of fruits. All your yellow with this capsicum, red capsicum, then your this cauliflowers of different color, broccoli, all this is grown now in Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. And they all come from India. And you will find that there they are, you will find it on the roads. When the excess of vegetables are there, they put it on the road so that animals can graze. Similarly, you go to Tivri, you will find so much of garlic being just burnt. They're not able to even smell. Anywhere you go, if you regularly watch the television and news, you will find that so much of quinoa is growing. आप सोचिए 10 रुपए किलो कीनू मिल रहा है, 12 रुपए 15 रुपए डिपेंडिंग, छोटे से बड़ा. तो जो सेलर बेच रहा है उसको तो शायद they must be getting 7 rupees kg, 6 rupees, क्योंकि there they have pilferage as well as they have wastage cost, क्योंकि vegetables और fruits तो सब एक दिन में बिकते नहीं. Now just think of the dynamism, मतलब कि कितना ज़्यादा ग्रोथ है कि उसको किसान को क्या मिल रहा होगा, 2 रुपए किलो. And right from the beginning, पहले क्या होता था, शुरू में किलो used to be 30 rupees kg, 40, and then they will reduce to 15, 20. This year they came to 10. Initially they came to 10. और अब ये हाल है, nobody is buying kilo. You can see this space now. What will happen when the government bill will be passed, for which the farmers are fighting. Right now, most of the bigger shoppers, like bigger sellers, JioMart, Mandi.coms, Reliance Fresh, उन्होंने क्या किया है, जो छोटे शॉपकीपर्स थे उनको उड़ा दिया है सबको. JioMart is selling at lesser rate than these thela walas. On thelas आजकल ये लोग बोर्ड लगा के they are selling. They also become bit professional. जैसे your tomato is 20 rupees kg, carrot is also 20, and JioMart you will find tomato at 19, carrot at 14. People feel very happy to buy. कौन 5 रुपए, क्योंकि एक तो everybody is on net, whether they come from lower background or they come from medium background, so they compare and then they buy it from Jio, and you are getting delivery at home and good quality what you getting in the market. So what is happening is this is a sweeping of the people. लोअर सेक्शन ऑफ सोसाइटी का अगर आप लोग पेपर पढ़ते हैं, 4-5 दिन से बहुत ज़्यादा आ रहा है टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया में, इंडिया टुडे में, कि रिच आर गेटिंग रिचर वर्ल्ड वाइड, पुअर आर गेटिंग पुअर. अभी पुअर इज ऑन स्टेक नाउ, मिडिल क्लास विल बी ऑन स्टेक. Those thelawalas who used to keep all variety of vegetables, वो तो उड़ ही गए. अगर आप लोग काल रोड की तरफ जाते हैं और इधर अगर if you go this way, ये this JDA चौराहा, यहाँ पे you have so many thelas who are selling these vegetables at wholesale rates. You will find जो बड़ी दुकानों में ज़्यादा variety vegetables रखते थे, उनकी दूसरी cost इतनी हाई थी, they have closed down and gone to villages. And in time to come, these big stores, they will be monitoring the whole of your economy, and then these things will get expensive. What did Pepsi do? It came with a rate lower than the local cold drinks when it introduced itself into the Indian market. And then after all those things swept off, they bought those companies because they were in losses, they raised the prices. Similarly, all these bigger companies, so we should support lower vendors. I tell you, we should support these vendors, local vendors. Because times to come, we will be buying these things which we are buying at 20 rupees kg, you will be buying them at 50 to 60 rupees kg in a year or two. And it will be difficult to survive. Only you will be again taking care of your basics. जो हम लोगों ने इतनी saving, इतनी एक general person has now got saving. People are earning where they can do good investment and they are leading a lavish life. Since last 10 years, the standards have increased. It will all fall down in coming 10 years. And this is biggest trauma of BJP government. What they are doing is, they are supporting all their 5 Gujarati sector and they will be making them the leaders to govern the nation. Your Adani was only doing the oil rack business at the shipyard and now he owns almost, they say 30% of property which was freehold in the Maharashtra near Mumbai up till your Nasik and Pune, that whole belt. And he is now into every business. Similarly, Reliance, Mukesh Ambani. So these people are now going to govern and they are the people who believe in their personal maximization. They are not like Tatas, Birlas who were thinking about the nation also, about goodness of the, they were also earning, but the amount of profit these companies are earning and putting into their pocket. There are a lot of issues people ask, but because they are bigger organizations and they are supported by the governing bodies, nobody can raise voice. You talk to Reliance employees, the problem they faced during COVID. Very few companies, bigger companies has made their employees leave the job or had slashed their salaries to 40%, 50%. Reliance was amongst first of them to do it. And he's not again brought them to the bar. But people have a fear of losing job, they have to support their family. So they have to work same, even more, because they have done some, they have even, you can say, thrown out some employees. So they have to do double work at half the pay salaries. So conditions are very bad. Okay, now how does modern marketing evolve? They evolved through, first of all, we had barter system, give and take. All of you know that prehistoric age, suppose I have rice with me and you have wheat, let us barter. But gradually then they came to know that few things are difficult to grow. So the exact barter is not possible in the commodity. So gradually your coinage system came. Then industrial revolutions, digital revolutions, wants of customers, customer satisfaction. Then these were a lot of things which evaluated the market. The major functions of marketing management are analysis, planning, implementation and control. Analysis is research, what is required in the market. So according to that only you have to sell the product or create the product in the market. Then we plan how to produce it, or we have to get it on the job, where to sell it, which is our market clientele, customer backgrounds, customer platforms, who all are there. Thereafter you have to implement it. What will be the process of selling? Will it be through distributors, direct selling as I said, will it be on the digital platforms or will it be on all the platforms? Nowadays people work on all the platforms. They don't work by, it is not easy to follow one model. You have to follow various models to compete in this competitive world. And I tell you, all those small vendors, industrialistic businessmen who have grown in last 15 years will all collapse in coming 10 years if we keep up with BJP government and their similar fundas. The biggest problem which is going to be faced by the small vendors, small businessmen and small corporators. Gradually the products will be all manufactured and thrown in the market by bigger players. And जब हम भी खरीदने जाते हैं तो हमको क्या लगता है ऑलरेडी जो एग्जिस्टिंग है, प्रॉक्टर एंड गैम्बल है, यूनिलीवर है, या ऐसी बहुत सारी जो कंपनीज ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्टिंग है, बिग MNCs हैं, we will buy their products. We don't go for the products which have been introduced in the market recently, which may be good by quality, but हमारा क्या होता है, चलो केश कांति खरीद लो. हम कभी भी नहीं है कि हम चलो we buy a product which is introduced. Color Essence and Mama's Earth were getting very successful, very good quality, but they have collapsed during this COVID. Totally collapsed. Forever 21. So ये तो जिसमें they had created brand. There are so many companies which we don't know the name, but they have better products than these companies. And what these companies are selling is only odor and fragrance based chemicals. I tell you 100%. They are only selling 100% the products which are odor, fragrance, packaging. So people also get motivated to buy from these companies. As a result, the smaller organizations will go. We may get into capitalism in times to come. Then control where it is right and where it is wrong. What you are selling is really reaching to the customers. Is it giving you good market, good returns? If not, then you have to control and see what should be the right direction to sell. Okay? Now, what are the characteristics of services? What you have to do here is service marketing. Basically, our marketing of financial services is totally service-based marketing. You are giving a commodity which is a fee. You don't own a commodity. It is a fee. It is not never a complete transfer of a product. It is transfer of a service. So major characteristics of services are intangibility, inseparability. What is intangibility? Now you yes, that is you can see, feel and touch. What is inseparability? भाई जैसे हमको एक कोट चाहिए तो the seller will deliver. So it has been separated from the seller at certain cost. But when you talk of marketing or a banking, you go and deposit your money. So he doesn't give you a locker. Yeah, like you're deposited here, so you take this bank locker. So they are inseparable in any way. Doctor, you cannot separate his service of consultation to the patient. And you can only, the medicine is a commodity, but his consultation is a service. So you cannot separate that. Then heterogeneity. What is heterogeneity? Heterogenesis which is different. Every time it will not come out same. Doctor हो सकता है, basically patients will also differ, but his consultation will differ and his thought process will differ. Because it is not a machine and it is a service. It differs depending upon the requirement of a customer or a client and even mood, environment, change in the environment. So this is basically the service product is heterogeneous. No, never. Keep this in mind. Then perishability. Very fast. देखो perishability is there in over even goods which are commodities, non-durable goods. Food items हैं, बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें जो perishable हैं. यहाँ खराब कुछ नहीं होता, यहाँ service perish हो जाती है. कमरा खराब नहीं होगा. आज if you have booked a room, okay, if you go and enjoy the room, that service is sold. But that room may not be sold for 10 days. But the day on 11, if you have 20 customers to buy the room, you cannot collectively give them because 10 days room was vacant. So now 20 people can buy. No, only one person can buy. Whereas in commodity, if somebody has not bought the commodity for 10 days, but on a day you get an order of bulk like 100 units, you can sell. भले 10 दिन नहीं बिका, एक दिन में 100 बिक जाएगा. पर सर्विस में अगर तुम्हारी एयरलाइंस की सीट है, तुम्हारी होटल का रूम है, तो एयरलाइंस तो एक बार फ्लाई कर गई तो उसके बाद वो सीट डजंट मैटर. If it was booked that day, okay. If it goes vacant, it is a loss. That's why services are more expensive. आपने देखा होगा ना सर्विसेज कितनी एक्सपेंसिव है. होटल टैरिफ्स इतने हाई क्यों हो गए? If the room goes vacant, then what happens? That is gone waste, and that is wastage cost. This is because you cannot keep it stored. It doesn't have a shelf life. It is perishing. It doesn't rot, but it perishes. Keep this in mind, okay? क्यों ऋषभ? तुम कह रहे थे it will go. Perishable doesn't mean कि it will spoil. No, it will perish. There is a difference between the spoiling. Spoiling, you can talk of milk, you can talk of vegetables. If they are not sold today, you can only store for 2-3 days. But service को तो आप उस मोमेंट के बाद में स्टोर ही नहीं कर सकते, तो perish हो जाते हैं. ठीक है ना? Now, basically, this is what all about your marketing of financial services. Various, you can say the functions, various characteristics of marketing. Now we will start with, do you have distribution and pricing in your syllabus? CK.
इसी में देखो.
इसको पढ़ना है.